I want every servant of the Lord today, whether you are a servant of God pastorally, you are a servant of God in the medical profession, you are a servant of God in the oil sector, you are a servant of God entrepreneurially, you are a servant of God in the academia. Everywhere the Lord has called you to represent him, I want you to understand that God did not call you to kill you. God did not call you to make you an object of mockery. God did not call you to ruin you. Neither did he call you to disgrace you. God didn't call you to make you end up a reproach among your peers. That's not the intention of God. The Bible says in 1 John 5 verse 3 that his commandments are not grievous. For he that is born of God overcometh the world, verse 4, and this is the victory that overcometh the world, even our faith. The commandments of God are not grievous. The instructions of God, if we can have other translations of that, the instructions of God are not burdensome. They are not to wear you out. No. Go to verse 3. Who is there? For the true love of God is this, that we habitually keep his commandments and remain focused on his precepts. And his commandments and his precepts are not difficult to obey. They are not difficult. Is that the only translation you have? His commandments are not grievous. Can we get the message on that, or the TPT? His commandments are not grievous. He said, and they are not at all troublesome. They are not at all troublesome. The commandments of God, he says, true love for God means obeying his commands. And his commands don't weigh us down as heavy burdens. So when you are doing the assignment that God has given you and you are worn out, you are tired. There are some people, ministry has made them older than their age. I mean, they have become so old. They didn't grow old. They became so old. There's a difference. There's a difference between growing old and becoming so old. Becoming so old is a function of burdens and burdens and burdens. So ministry is easy when you let the owner do the work. But when you do the work for the owner, it becomes hard. Am I talking to somebody?